Well, God, people love me, don't they?
Regis Philbin and Kelly Ripa.
Also, I did a pilot for a game show.
Oh, you'd be a great one, you.
You win!
Hello everybody, welcome to another Game Show Garbage Vlog. I'm sorry I haven't done these in a while, it's just that I've been really busy with school. The quarter's finally done, and now I can finally do these again with a little more frequency. Well, at least until school starts back up in the beginning of January. Anyways, I'm Barbecue Seidelman. I'd like to welcome you guys here. And this time around, I want to do a review and a rant. The review has to do with a show that I saw on the Food Network a couple weeks ago, which combines probably one of the worst styles of game shows around right now, and that is a show called What's on the Menu. The premise is this. A group of 6 goes to a local restaurant. They're served with menus, but one of them has a special message in it that tells them to go to the back, and they'll be playing a little game for some money. Of course, this is a hidden camera show, and the host is Kurt Long, who you may know from Games Across America a few years back on Game Show Network. It wasn't really an actual show, it were just segments interspersed between like a marathon of shows. Back in 2006-2007, there were normally match game marathons, Family Feud marathons, or Body Language. I think some time ago, I think they did like a pyramid marathon, but don't quote me on that. Anyways, the show plays a lot like all the other hidden camera shows that are currently out there on that time, or have been done better prior. Like, I remember seeing a segment where the game was, you place the order first, and then the next person orders, that you have to say, oh, I changed my mind, I want what they're having. The next person orders, say, oh, I changed my mind again, I want what they're having. And if you do that, you get like $150 or something. And then there's another challenge where you couldn't sit normally. And I think one of the final challenges was you had to pour like a whole pitcher of water on yourself to get like $500 or something. I admit I cut out 10 minutes in because Kurt Long wasn't that interested in presenting the show at all. And the style was so drab and boring that it was done many times before and actually better. Here comes the rant part. I am sick and tired of shows like this. These are one of the cheapest forms that you can do, and they're also the least entertaining. This style of show has been done good since Hold Anything in 1990, or, going back further, Anything for Money in 1984. However, when they did that, they played that a lot more like Street Smarts did in 2000. The way that they're going about with this show is how You're On did in 1998, and currently with the various bumper crops of game shows going on MTV right now. Their names escape me, but the premise is still the same. This is also the type of show that has been propping up every which way since 2009 with Game Show in My Head on CBS, hosted probably by the most competent one of the bunch in Joe Rogan. Oddly enough, it was originally supposed to be hosted by Chris Kattan, which, I don't know, could have been kooky enough to work, I guess. But there's so many of these shows now that they're blending together and it's becoming really pathetic. I mean, MTV has a couple of these on the air right now in the same format and probably back to back. They also have another show on right now which recreates YouTube stunts and also hip-hop squares, which would be a good show, mind you, if they A, promoted it, B, gave it a bigger prize budget, and C, get rid of Machine Gun Kelly, who makes me honestly yearn for another douchebag like Chris Brown. In general, going back to this format though, please stop. It's getting to the point now where if you see somebody do something stupid, they're thinking, hey, aren't you on a hidden camera game show or something like that? Or doing some radio contest or whatnot? It's becoming boring and I don't want to see these anymore. What's on the Menu? Is it bad? Yes. Is it original? No. Could this format be done better elsewhere? Probably not, because the whole premise was bad to begin with. Also, take into account, You're On in 1998 when it did this was done for kids and made it a little bit more believable. Because who doesn't want to believe an 11-year-old kid who's forcing you to drink a glass of Chateau Defeat? Either way, please, no more of these shows. They're becoming bland. And there's pretty much nothing else to say about that. They suck. Kurt Long stinks. The payouts aren't good. And by Food Network standards, when they could willy-nilly give away $10,000 on cooking shows like Chopped, Sugar Dough gives away $15,000. I'm trying to. Sweet Genius gives away $10,000. It seems like if a show on the Food Network doesn't give away anything more than $10,000, anything like $10,000 or more, it's not going to work. Bottom line, I'm done with these shows. I'll have another rant for Game Show Network and their schedules. So, bye.
You